Hi everyone, today I want to show you the effect of introducing tariff imports or import taxes by a large country, how it's going to affect the country itself and also the foreigners or other countries. So let's have a look. We're going to start by drawing home country and foreign country. I'm going to call this H, home country, F, foreign country. What happens is we're gonna draw equilibrium. So this is the home country equilibrium. Quantity supplied is equal to quantity demanded. This is going to be the price. This is price, quantity, and at equilibrium, this country has nothing to do with other countries. No trading, no exports, no imports. So this is going to be zero for foreign. You see, at home equilibrium, they're going to be zero for foreign. They're not exporting and they're not importing. Now, world price is below home equilibrium price. This is the world price, PW. So it means if a TV costs $100 at home, it's gonna cost less than 100, maybe 20 bucks or 30 bucks in foreign. So why not people just start importing from foreign instead of just buying expensive from their home? Whatever other countries sell, they have to sell it too. So that's why this becomes the price of home consumers too. They just choose this price, PW. So at PW, what they do is, since it's going to be more efficient for home to just start importing from foreign, which is cheaper, so this is the supply, this is the demand, this is the shortage. They're going to take their shortage, they're going to import it from outside, from foreign. So we call this X1. This distance should be from here to here. We call it X1, right? So if we connect these 2 points, this is home import, and this is gonna be foreign exports. I'm gonna put a little star to show this foreign. So this is gonna be the equilibrium, B star. Now what happens is home country, big home country, introduces tariff imports. They introduces taxes on all the imports. What happens is the first thing gonna happen, the price for foreign producers gonna go up by amount of T. So let's draw this line. Sorry guys. Okay, so let's draw this line. This price gonna be PW plus T. This is the increase for foreign producers. They have to pay. Before this was their price, now their exports have increased. They have to pay some of their money to the government for taxes. So when this goes up, the foreign exports have to shift up. So they're going to be a upper shift in EX, and they're going to be a movement from, so they're going to call this point C. So EX shifts up, but note something else. Do you also notice that when taxes increases, home consumers demand decreases? Now it's this much. Before it was X1, now it's X2. So now we see, because there's a demand decreased, the import quantity decreased from X1 to X2. Since demand for foreign made products decreases, the marginal cost of production for foreign firms also decreases. So the price gonna go down. There's gonna be a movement from B star to C star. So this is gonna be our new equilibrium. Okay. Now what else we're gonna do? This is a part of tax. From PW to PW plus T is only a part of tax. Where's the other part? If you extend this line and bring it all the way back to home, this is the other part of the tax. So guess who's paying this? Home consumers. So this is entire tax T, right? And this is also this distance equals this distance. So you see, after introducing of the tax, a part of it is absorbed by foreign production companies, and a part of it is absorbed by home consumers. So home consumers don't end up paying the full tax. Foreigners pay half of the tax, which is good news for home, bad news for foreign countries. So let's have a look at what happens. So let's call this A, B, C. This little distance gonna be D, and this distance is B plus D, and this is E. This is gonna be E star, and this little distance gonna be, this little space gonna be F. So let's see who gets what. Let's do home first. So for home, consumer surplus. Look, originally under demand, right? Under demand, price was PW. Consumers had to pay this much here, right? Now they lost it after paying PW. Now the new price is PW plus T, right? It goes up. So they lose A, B, C, and this little space here. So consumer surplus decreases by minus A, B, C, D. Producer surplus, the area under supply curve, right? Originally, it's this area. So, sorry, the area above supply curve. So originally, at PW, producer surplus was this much, right? I don't know if you can see it or not. Going this from here to here, then coming back. Now it's with price PW plus T, it goes higher above this line. So it's gonna be added area A. So it goes this way and here, this new area. So producers are getting A all the way here. Producer surplus plus A. Government, home government, this is all home. Government gets the area, the tax. This is the increase in tax, right? From here to here, this much is paid by consumers, and this much is paid by producers, right? This much is paid by home consumers, producers, half of it. The full amount is tax, which is C. The height is C plus E, and the base is x1, right? So, and x1 and x2. So basically it's these two triangles, C and E, plus C and E. Now if you add all these, A cancels A, C cancels C, because these are negative, these are positive. You're left with E, which is this, minus B and D, right? Let's say B plus D minus E minus B plus D. So this is the loss, this is the win for home. And so this means if area E was greater than B plus D, home is better. Home is better off. Otherwise, home is not better off. B plus D is the wasted area. Did with loss here, this little area and this little area. Now let's look at foreign. For foreign, they're losing E star. You see this? Because this area, if you look at the graph, they used to have all this area, but they lost it, which is F and E star. So that's going to be minus E, because E goes, I called it E star because E is given to the government, right, by foreigners. This is the area that they lose because of the tax. So minus E and F. Now let's see overall what happens. Overall, together, if the tariff changes home welfare by, let's call home welfare by, this was this one, E minus B plus D, and changes foreign welfare by, I'm gonna put a little star for foreign, minus E plus F, then if you add both of these, you're gonna end up getting minus D plus B plus F. So this is overall global welfare. So you see, this is the loss, and sorry, brackets. So we lose the area of DBF. Doesn't matter if it's foreign or if it's home. This is the loss. So by introducing, so when a big home country introduces import tariffs or import taxes, it always benefits the big home country. It doesn't benefit the, in this case, it doesn't benefit the foreign country. But with all that, still there's going to be a global deadweight loss. One other thing I want to mention, because this is a home big country, the foreign export function line is sloping upward because it's a big home. If it was a small home, foreign export would be same idea, same ideology, everything would be the same, but foreign export would be a straight line, which would make a difference in taxes and everything else. The diagram would be the same thing, but there would be different things happening. The export line would be a straight line, horizontal line. Why in case of big home country export function is a, or export is a sloping upward line? Why it's sloping up? Because it's a huge country. If it was a small, if they try to buy items from outside world, wouldn't make a big difference in their prices because it was a small country. But since it's a big country, when they want to buy items from foreigners or from foreign countries, when they want, the more they want, the higher the price would go, because the foreigner is going to start charging them, because it's not a small country, it's a huge country, and it's going to make an effect on the prices, because the further they want, the higher will be the prices. I hope this helps.